There seems to be a rivalry between bikers and motorcycle clubs. I did a video called 8 Reasons Why Bikers Hate Motorcycle Clubs, and it went viral. So we're gonna do the opposite today, and we're gonna talk about why motorcycle club members hate bikers and see if we can find some common ground in this whole situation. Let's get into it. Number 1, how they ride. Now, traditional motorcycle clubs and outlaw motorcycle clubs are all about neatness, formation, riding in 2 lanes. Motorcycle club members hate the fact that bikers will do the craziest stuff. They'll be riding, start stunting out of nowhere. And this is mostly for the younger people that ride, but they just hate the unorganized ways that they ride and the way they do things on the road. They feel is dangerous, and this is why they get upset if you come close to their pack. A lot of regular bikers don't understand. They feel like, listen, this is the road. We all need to share it and have a good time. Nobody owns the road. But if you're riding in a pack of 2 rows of 20 bikers or 40 bikers, one mistake and it's a domino effect. Many people are going to be hurt or lose their life. Let me know in the comments if you've seen these situations before. But I don't know how the young boys that all do the stunning and everything, I love what they do. It's fun to see it. But how do they trust each other to the point where they can hang those bikes like that and not worry about dying on that road? And I've been one of the people to defend the young ones in New York. If you see a lot of footage of them shutting down the streets, I grew up in New York in the Bronx. There is nowhere for you to ride. There is no designated area where they could do their thing with the dirt bikes and stuff like that. The parks are not big enough. There are no side roads. If you know anything about New York City, there's no path for them to ride. But this is what motorcycle clubs hate about bikers. Number 2, wearing patches they didn't earn. Imagine if you were a prospect. You went through the most disrespect. You got sent to the store. You went through so much shit just to get fully patched, to earn that patch. Took you a year, some people 2 years, or you hung around for a year, prospected for a year, and then here comes this dude, not in a club, with so many patches on. You think he's a 5-star general in this biker shit. That's one of the things that motorcycle clubs hate about regular bikers. They want to look like they're an MC, but at the same time, not actually put the work in to be an MC, to earn that patch. And I understand why they do it. They see other people with it, and they don't understand the culture. I'm not the one that made up these rules, but this is just the way it is on the street. Imagine if you were in an outlaw motorcycle club, and you've been banging out with your rival for years. There are clubs out here, I've been in the clubs, where there's a certain club that just don't respect you. So every time you see them, because you wear that bottom rocker or because you wear that diamond, they beef with you every time they see you because they can't respect the fact that you hold that diamond. You have to go through them every time you see them. And then you see somebody that's not in the club and they just have that on. You got to understand both sides. And that's why I did the other video talking about what bikers hate about motorcycle clubs. Number 3, thinking they're soft. And that's the reason why they don't want to join a motorcycle club. Now, I don't agree with this in every situation. There are some bikers that are some stand-up G's that really put it down. They just don't want to be in a club. But some motorcycle club members hate bikers that are not in clubs, that have this little cocky attitude, like they're too cool, and they feel like they don't have the heart to join a club. Now, there are some people that are like that. They want to look like they're part of a club, but not really being one. There's some MCs that feel like if you didn't dedicate and actually put the time in and join the club, that they don't consider you a real biker. You're just a weekend, whatever. Even if you're one of those people that really puts time in and rides, they'll respect the fact that you ride, but they'll look at you like you're not really a real biker like that. What do you think about that in the comments? Number 4, non-club members saying that MCs just cosplay. Now, if you're out in the real world, being in the outlaw club, I never seen this type of sentiment. But when you look all over the internet and you look at the comments and what people are saying, a lot of bikers out there feel like people in MCs are just cosplaying. And motorcycle club members hate this. I see all the time the arguments in the comments. And me personally, I think you shouldn't waste your time arguing with people in comments of videos. It's a complete waste of time. Elon Musk revealed this on Twitter. Half of the people that are arguing in the comments are bots. So believe it or not, a lot of you guys are arguing with AI, not even real people. Number 5, portraying an MC member. You got dudes that talk the most shit about motorcycle club members, but when you see them, if you were to look at them physically, you would think that they're in a motorcycle club. The way their whole setup looks, the way they try to make it look with their patches, you would think they're in a motorcycle club. And a lot of times, these are the people that have the worst things to say about motorcycle club members. Let me know in the comments if you know anybody like this that looks like they're in an MC, fully patched, and it's all just patches that they bought and threw on from this place and that place. And listen, I don't got nothing against people wearing patches. I've never been one of those patch police type people, but there's people out here that really look like they're in an MC. And if it's like that, you know, you might as well join the MC. But to each his own, as long as everybody's safe and having a good time. That's why I just give the schooling on what I know about the game, spending all the time being in the club and being around all these clubs and hearing what people say about people that are not in clubs and in clubs. And I just try to give the knowledge off. Number 5, comparing with Sons of Anarchy. There's a lot of bikers that talk about motorcycle club members and reference Sons of Anarchy when they're at a bar or at an event. I've seen this so many times. People will really come up to you and be like, so is it really like Sons of Anarchy? Like, that's one thing motorcycle club members hate about bikers. And this is the newer bikers. You know, if you're a seasoned vet, obviously the show means nothing to you. And I don't even know what the anti-Sons of Anarchy sentiment is. I don't know why people get so crazy over it on either side of the token. The people that want to take somebody's vest because they have a Sons of Anarchy vest on, or the people that on the other side of the whole token. It's too much aggression with this, either on one side or the other. If people like the show, it is what it is. But if you're in a biker bar or a biker event and you're talking to an outlaw for the first time and you don't know what to talk about, Sons of Anarchy is not the topic to talk about. Number 7, not understanding MC protocol. When these bikers go around these clubs, a lot of them don't know MC protocol, and I understand. If you're not in the club, why would you know the protocol? But if you're gonna be around certain people, you should know a little something about the culture. I have been in clubhouses where they allow the public in, and here's the situation right here, and the main reason why motorcycle clubs do not like to let the public in. One time we're at the clubhouse, we're doing an event. A non-club member comes in. He has a liquor bottle in his hand. First of all, why would you bring a liquor bottle into somewhere where people are drinking? I just don't understand how people, like, this is beyond MC protocol. This is like, you can't do that nowhere. Like, where does that make sense at? But this dude proceeds to try to bring the drink in, and then they notice that he has the drink. He has it in his hand. He's walking into an outlaw clubhouse with a drink in his hand. Then when they bring it to his attention, he tries to be tough about it. So it got a little physical. It didn't get too out of hand. He got dragged out, and it's like, why would you do that? And fortunately, nothing major broke down, but sometimes things do happen like that. But there's a lot of stuff like going up to members with your gloves still on or with your shades on, you know, little things like that. Depending on who you are, they're gonna take it as disrespect. Things that I've also seen is like if a sergeant of arms is holding the president down when he's going to the bathroom. If you've ever seen a big member standing there and his arms are folded and he's in front of a bathroom, if you're not in the club, wait to go into the bathroom till those people clear out. Because 9 times out of 10, there's a president in there using the bathroom, or the president is talking to another club, or they're having a private meeting that you don't want to be the one to step in that door at that moment. I've seen situations where 2 rival clubs are talking in a heated situation in the bathroom, and you got a sergeant of arms telling a regular biker, listen, beat it, you can't go in here right now. And he's arguing because he got to use the bathroom. These are little things that if you're not in a club, you don't know about it. The MCs hate this about regular bikers. 8, police or an informant. Sometimes an MC member might not like you just because he thinks you're police, or he doesn't even want to risk the chance of you being a police officer, of you being an informant. Believe it or not, it happens all the time. I remember an old video with Fingers, the dude that was a ex-police officer, and I remember he said something that I'll never forget. He said, in every major club, we have somebody in there. So you always got to remember, an MC is going to think that you're police or an informant or some type of bad actor. So it's not always that they just don't like a biker just because he's not in the club or because he's wearing a certain patch or whatever. Because sometimes you'll have an MC member and he's acting type foul to a biker that did nothing wrong to him. A lot of times is that they just get a bad vibe off somebody and they don't know who they are and they don't want them around. And it's because for whatever reason, whatever they got going on, they don't want that man to see it or know what's going on. Tell me some stories if you're in the MC, things that you hate about regular bikers and vice versa. I had to do both sides of the story to keep it fair. And check out our other video, 8 reasons why bikers hate motorcycle clubs. It'll be linked above. Thank you for tuning in to Demons Road TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. And oh yeah, we ghosting, baby.